You can't talk about magic without the name Harry Houdini coming up. Many books and movies have been written about him and his exploits. And with October being National Magic Month, it seems like a good time to see if we have all of our facts straight. To find out how we can learn more about Houdini, I'm here with professional magician Dennis Hampel. Dennis, tell us some things about Houdini that maybe we didn't know.
Actually, Harry Houdini did a couple of things that people don't know about. And the weird part about it is he did them because he wanted people to know him because of those events. For example, he was the first pilot in Australia. He also created patents. For instance, a scuba equipment that he created and made a patent for was for an escape underwater, so he could breathe while doing it. The movie has him dying in the water torture. Didn't happen that way because the water torture was on stage. He actually was punched by a kid in Toronto, Canada. He professed that he could withstand any torture, any pain, and the kid punched him before he got ready. The kid punched him. He knew he was in trouble, but he sloughed the kid off and went on. Did a show next week in Detroit, and bingo, it was appendicitis. And it put him in the hospital, and October 31st, 1926, Harry Houdini passed away. But I guess it wouldn't have made it as good a movie.
So how can people learn more about these differences?
Bess actually wrote a book of the life story of Harry Houdini, and the facts of the real life are in there at that time. So that's when people can actually learn about the truth about Houdini and the magic that he did. For example, he was known as the king of cards. People don't know Houdini is the king of cards, but he got into the smaller magic. Would you like to see one of the smaller magic tricks?
Absolutely.
All right. All right. So you ever seen the trick where they saw a lady in two?
I have.
Well, we're going to do it with this little red rubber sponge ball instead. We'll simply take the ball and we'll simply saw it in two. Okay? Or you can take them one at a time. If you watch really close, you'll notice at no time did my fingers pop off my hands. It's an old Russian joke, pop off. Anyway, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Say the magic word, Harry Houdini, and the ball vanishes from there and reappears over there.
Right.
Want to see it in slow motion?
Absolutely.
Tough. Let me get another one out. So we got three of them, right? We'll take them one at a time. One goes in the hand. Second one goes in the hand. Third one goes down here into the pocket. And it stays that way until you say the magic word, Harry Houdini. And look, you got one, you got two, and you got three balls all back again. Now everybody says that's really good, but I wish I could do magic. Well, we're going to do that a little bit later, but we're going to try it right now where once you try to trick yourself, once you just put your hand out like so, take one ball and place it in your hand. I want you to hold on real tight. Take the second one, place it over here. Keep one eye on that one, keep one eye on that one. Yes. Anyway, we'll take the ball and place it in your hand. Open up. Hold on tight with that hand. Tap my hand. Say the magic word, Harry Houdini.
Harry Houdini.
There you go. It vanishes from there and reappears right over there. You've got it. There you go. People loved it.
Wow. Well, without divulging too many secrets, is there maybe a trick that you could teach me and the viewers how to do?
Actually, it would work out perfectly because Harry Houdini met a gentleman by the name of T. Nelson Downs, who was the world's most famous coin manipulator. On stage, he made money. In fact, he was one of the highest paid vaudeville performers with coins appearing and vanishing. And we actually can do one of his tricks right here. It will basically involve a coin. This little $50. We'll take the $50 and place it in the hand like this. Give it a little tap and say the magic word Harry Houdini, and the coin vanishes. You reach underneath the table, and there it is. It just popped through, just like that.
Wow. Now.
And yes, you can do that.
All right. Well, let's do it.
Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. This is actually called the French drop. It was invented by a guy by the name of Robert Houdin. Houdin, French, get it? Anyway, we got two coins. You'll take one, I'll take one. What you want to do is hold in your hand in this position. All right? You're holding with the top two fingers here. You got your fingers are divided into three flanges, so it's actually it gets held in the top. It's just like this. What you want to do is a couple of times you reach over and actually pick up the coin. Okay? What you're doing is you're training your hands in the position that they would be to do the coin trick. All right? If you were going to pick up a coin, that's what it would look like. Then eventually you'll pick it up, you wave your hand over it, and it will vanish.
Well, now where did it vanish to?
You see, it's still over here. See? It's just like this. When you put your hand over it, the coin will drop down like that. This is called the finger palm position. It drops down to the finger. You continually move your hand like it's over here, and you got to pretend that it's over there. That's the hard part, because they will look where you look. They will look where the motion is. So if you're watching the coin and you pretend that the coin is in that hand, it will look like the coin vanishes.
Well, that's pretty cool. Maybe with a little practice, I can make it look like I know what I'm doing.
Exactly, and that's what Houdini did. One of the other things that he was very well known for was his exposés of the mediums, where they would pretend to bring people back from the dead. And one of the persons that he tried to expose and really worked against was a lady by the name of Marjorie. She would present something to look like fact, but because he knew the magic, he would expose it and show it's just a magic trick. It's hard to, I could do that. I could try to explain the trick just like that. I have a trick, for example, right here with a little silk handkerchief. And what we're going to do is you're going to take the silk handkerchief and you're going to place it into your fist, piece by piece. Then you wait for everybody to say the magic word, Harry Houdini, and the silk changes to an egg. And everybody goes crazy. They wildly applaud. I'll show you how it's done. You ready? What you do is you go out and get yourself an egg. Unless they have the capabilities of laying these things, then you got a reality show. Anyway, you take the egg, you take a hole, you cut it out, you hollow it out, and that's where the silk handkerchief went. Okay? Just that easily. That's how it's done. What you do is you start off with the egg with the hole in it, inside your hat, your purse, your pocket, wherever, and a silk handkerchief inside the same place. What you do is when you want to start the trick, you pick up the silk and the egg at the same time. Now, magicians' technical terms, they call this picking up the silk and the egg at the same time. Anyway, here we go. Remember, the silk is here, egg with the hole in it's over here. Don't show them the egg, otherwise it's a really sharp trick. All right? You take the silk, you place it in your fist, supposedly, but as you can see, it goes inside the egg, right? All right, you push it in there until it's completely out of sight. You wait for everybody to say the magic word, Harry Houdini, and just that quickly the silk handkerchief changes to the egg. Now, the problem is, sometimes they can see the hole in the egg. If that ever happens, you reach inside your hat, you grab a glass like this, you take the egg, you crack it, and you'll have a really neat trick. There you go. How about that?
That was pretty cool. All right. Well, thanks, Dennis. If people want to go out and learn more about magic themselves, what do you suggest they do?
Same thing that Harry Houdini did. In 1874, when he was born, there was a book out by Professor Hoffman called Modern Magic. He went out and found the books from that. He learned his basics from there. You can go to the library and do the same thing. And of course, the internet. Now you can learn all kinds of things. We have a page called hampelsmagic.com. You can look at magic from there. Go out and read the books, enjoy it, and learn how to entertain with some magic.
All right. Well, thanks for the information and the tricks, Dennis.
Great.
For Global Village, I'm John Olafrost.